Well, hello, Transparent Church and friends. This is Pastor James with the Word of the Day. Today I want to spotlight 1 Kings chapter 17, verses 14 through 16 from the New Living Translation, where we find these words. For this is what the Lord, the God of Israel, says. There will always be flour and oil left in your containers until the time when the Lord sends rain and the crops grow again. Verse 15. So she did as Elijah said, and she and Elijah and her family continued to eat for many days. Verse 16. There was always enough flour and olive oil left in the containers, just as the Lord had promised through Elijah. Well, as we get started today and continuing the theme for this week, the God who provides, I want to use for a theme for today, God provides in unexpected ways. When we get started today, I want you to see here from this passage that God knows what we, again, need before we even ask, but He always has creative ways of bringing us solutions to our problems. As it comes to this famine that was in Zarephath, you begin to see Elijah being fed by ravens, and now he's moved here by the word of God to visit this widow. Ask her for a cup of water, and in addition to the water, he asked for something to eat. And then she began to share that she only had a little cake left and oil left so that her and her son could eat and die. Elijah challenged her to give to the man of God first. She does. And as a result of her obedience, we see God providing for many days. Here's the moral of the message today, that God has unexpected ways to supply needs and provisions that we need in our lives. This is a message that speaks to following God in obedience and watching Him show us that obedience breeds the blessings that we've been waiting for. If you're watching this and think that there is not enough in your hand, in your life, maybe you have more calendar than cash or more bills than bands, I want you to be encouraged today to know that God may be looking to set you up and bless you in unexpected ways. Here's what I want you to see as well. Little in our hands is limited, but little in God's hands is limitless. So here is the Hump Day help. God has unexpected provision and unexpected places for your and my life today. Unexpected provision and unexpected places. Watch what God does when we keep walking in faith and obedience. Yes, praying to Him, letting Him know what our needs are, but also watching Him supply unexpected provision and unexpected places because He is the God that provides. Make it a great day.